I was hit outside of my natural body and I was watching it again.
We talking about the military. We talking about the current state of events right now.
Because everybody can relate.
Everybody can relate. Next thing I think we should talk about as far as like parents tapping in. I think parents really tap in. It's like, especially with how we're actually raising our kids, because we are actually raising these kids significantly different.
Listen, I was at my daughter's track meet today, and the elder beside me, she had to be about in her 80s, and she was with her granddaughter, and her great-great-grand was running. And
say great-great-grand
was running. And I was sitting there. She may have been a little bit older than 80, but anywho, I ain't asking no age, but one of the young ladies on the opposite team, on the track team, they mouth, these kids' mouths off the chain, bro. I mean, they was every word but the child of God was said. And she was looking at me, she said, boy, I remember there was a time, she said, I couldn't even say what to my parents. I said, I remember there was a time, if you said lie, you picking up your teeth. What? You calling me a liar? What you say? Like, and I mean, but they were so free at just talking like that amongst, here a fence full of parents and they like, the one kid was running the hurdles and he was like, oh shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. In his defense, I wasn't there. In his defense, I let one out at Coastal, and Bob was like, "You know, Uncle Melvin heard you." I was like, "Oops."
Ooh, I had one of them too. Ooh, yeah. Oh, so all right, young man at the track field. Okay. Let me run it back there, cause I remember the fifth hurdle. It got me. Ooh. And this was at regionals at Coastal, so the track packed. Everybody on the fence looking at the what, and I just totally got out my race and I failed. I got up, F all the way down. Every last one I was pushing him down. He was like, hey, say it again. Sit, boy. Hey, sit, hey. And I hear him inside the head, but I'm like, I got to get this out. So, young man, I understand. But that was different. But
it happens.
Yeah, it happens. But
it's the way we carry ourselves. But again, when you said in episode 1, what does that code look like? These kids now do not have a certain code about how to actually represent themselves around the elders, and it's sad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like how many elders are making themselves available for the youth? Can we talk about it? It has to be a two-way street, because I mean, I feel you. It's like, so say like we have an individual that's 5 years older than us, 10 years older than us, 20 years older than us. If he's disrespectful, we gonna be disrespectful right back. You're not gonna call me out my name, bro. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
we gonna have some issues. It just might be a war of words itself, but you're not gonna sit here and call me out my name. You're not going to sit here and actually bolt your chest at me. That's not going to happen.
Okay.
So imagine somebody just rolling up on you. Hey, get out my way, look. Hold up now. Who you talking to?
Yeah.
Regardless of how old you are, that respect got to be reciprocated. And I think, honestly, it's like we're not making a genuine decision to actually meet some of the youth halfway. And like the stuff that they're dealing with right now, most adults don't even deal with it.
Yeah.
It's different. Like, what we gonna tell these kids about a pandemic?
Yeah, but where does that all stem from?
Parenting, the household.
Do you really think? I don't think it. I don't think it stemmed from that. I think it's like a 50-50 type thing, right? Because I really feel that technology is what's raising children today.
Man, we already talked about that. We going with that. Like, they literally taking over.
Yeah, technology.
They got us first.
Right. Not really.
We used to code. We started coding in primary school.
In primary, right. I remember.
Gone. That's Zapdos.
Yeah, but
that was the introduction.
It was the introduction.
To the Matrix.
It's now, because even I find myself, like, in my household, I'm telling you, I can't stand a tablet. I can't stand a YouTube. But nothing against you, YouTube. But for it to come to my children, I feel that right now that's them. Ooh,
Hey, watch this. Hey, keep it 100. If you're watching this on your smartphone, drop a comment, drop 100.
right. That's it. Well, that's what my son said today at the track. He was like the elder, she was saying, you ever she said, you ever heard of a rotary phone? She said, young man, can you find something in a phone book? She was going in, yo, it was so beautiful. And he was like, I guarantee you right now, you can't, you got to use your phone for something. She was like, I know I don't. I still got a landline. She was like, you know what a landline is, young man? And he was like, but I guarantee you need it. She was like, he probably gonna tell me to go Google something.
Not go to the library and go
Yeah,
look it up.
yeah,
go Google it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's
go on Google it, bro.
But that's a place. That's a form of complacency too, because we don't want to. Because it is changing. Technology.
But that's our generation too. That's all of us. That's all. We actually introduced this lifestyle to these kids, and now because they can actually make money off of their phones, they don't never have to actually go into a 9-to-5 job. Now we're looking at it like it's crazy, but it's like you got to take the good with the bad with the good.
Yeah, but what is it feeding you? That's my whole thing. Like, what is it feeding you? Like,
nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You don't think so?
No. Right now,
I think
generation.
So I think it do feed. Like on my Instagram, I have an alert. So I'm only allowed to get on my phone Instagram for only an hour a day. That's it. So I got alert when an hour hit. That's it for the day. I don't get back on it.
You're giving yourself servings.
I'm giving right because you can find yourself scrolling.
Yeah.
Like you TikTok. I remember the first time I got introduced to TikTok, and I was up till like 3 a.m. on TikTok. It was like I could not stop this. I was like, oh, and in my head it was like, what are you doing? I was like, it's just so fun.
Bro.
And now, I haven't logged back into TikTok since.
See, Nessa was the same way. And now the only reason I use TikTok now is actually to do like the edits for the videos.
Yeah.
But it's like even because remember, it's like I spent 2 years as IT for Verizon Wireless. And I remember like there was this old tech. He was from Hickory. He used to drive down from Hickory because we were short staffed. And the number one thing he told me, especially when they launched the first one, he was like, if it cannot take the battery out, if it's a device where you cannot take the battery out, don't trust it.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
Why would they create a device that you couldn't actually take the battery out of? So how you going to do a hard reset? Why have a phone that you actually have to take to a specialist in order to actually do? Because remember, like we were breaking these things down. Like we were breaking them up. Like we were soldering.
Yeah,
everything.
I remember my BlackBerry, boy, I had that thing. I used to break a thing. Yeah.
But why did that go out of style?
Right.
The security.
Yeah, it was
but now they're doing autonomous cars.
Top notch, Craig.
Bro, they're using the software now in BlackBerry for autonomous cars. That's where they went to. Yeah.
Wow.
Obama had a BlackBerry.
Wow. I didn't know that.
So that's where we're at right now. It's like, man, no. Like, why you think it took me so long to get an iPhone? I just gave in. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Fall in line. I'm a number now.
It's complacency. When you change, it's change.
Yeah.
Don't get complacent. Like really don't get complacent in life. Like if you feel that you're at a place right now in your life where you have the opportunity to change, just give it a try. I guarantee you will not be mad at the moving forward.
Yeah.
You won't be mad. Do something different. Like I've been in banking 13 years plus. I know banking inside and out. And I was just so complacent with, at the time, this bank I was working with, like, and mind you, I was bringing in like almost a million a month in loans and new service clients. But I love that. But I got complacent in that just being, I was like, oh man, I ain't going nowhere because I'm good at this. But there was an opportunity where it was forcing, I met change and it really forced me out of that mug.
It forced you out.
It forced me out.
Yeah. It's kind of like when something doesn't actually fit in the groove, it's literally actually going to force you out.
It's going to force you out.
Man, you know what? It's weird. All right, so it's kind of weird to where it's like when we talk about, being forced out, think about like even when we have like different ideas as far as like our concepts, it's like sometimes we could just be sitting there having a conversation and we'll kind of actually go from one thing to another. And then, it hits you like, oh, wait, deja vu. It's like, you ever think about like an echo? Like, why do we actually only reference like an echo as just a sound instead of actually like an event?
Explain that.
So, all right, so you remember in the, what movie was that? It was The Matrix, and it was also in JFK. So when the guy came, he is interviewing a woman, and she was like, "No, I heard the shots coming from over there." And he was like, "No, you didn't. Only thing you heard was echoes of the shot." So when we talk about echoes, first thing that comes to mind, we're talking about sounds rippling.
Right.
We don't think about visually as far as like echoes. So for me, it's like deja vu.
Okay.
Or when I think I saw something that I dreamed of, like, precognitions, and it's like now it's like I'm just looking at it all in front of me.
Ooh, I had one of them over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it had to the point where I set up. I was like, oh, I saw this.
Yeah.
But it was so, oh man, and the sound, what brought me to it to make me remember what it was a certain word that the guy said, and it clicked in my, I was like, oh, I saw this.
Trigger word.
It was a trigger word.
Yep.
And I was like, whoa. They was like, are you okay? You are okay? Because it really, I've had deja vus before, but it just like for that one, it was like, bam.
Yeah.
It's almost like I was hit outside of my natural body and I was watching it again.
Like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, like the Spider-Man movie.
That is a phenomenal feeling. Like
Yeah.
the astral project.
Yeah.
I got scared as I don't know what. I think honestly it's like, I don't know, we'll talk about that another time. But man, that's weird.
It's weird.
But yeah.
Yeah, it was, but that echo, like, cause when you say echo, now I understand, cause that sound, it was something, and it probably like, remember Interstellar, how the daughter was talking, or he was talking to his daughter through the time, but it's through the portal, but it was the echo of the sound, like she heard, in that room, it was a sound that she continuously heard. It's like, why at this certain time, every day I come in here, I hear that same sound.
Ooh. Hey, they not ready to talk about portals.
Dang.
As far as how we create portals.
Yeah. So at that time, that's what probably was that what? Like you was traveling.
Yeah. Because think about in your dreams. Like when you go into a deep sleep and you have like these dreams and you start meeting these different people, being at these different locations.
Right.
That you
I never seen these people before, ever.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, what the? I seen you before.
Yeah,
and that word.
Yeah, you out there.
Yeah.
You living your best life, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time I was getting attacked by a cheetah in the backyard, and I was trying to figure out where the crap the cheetah came from. Why is it on my back? Somebody come get it. Wake up.
A cheetah?
Yeah, it's a cheetah. It's random. Like it's on my back. Like it wasn't trying to bite me and eat me. It was like,
it just like riding you.
Yeah, like it's on hind legs. Like I was like, somebody come get it.
Was you on a plane?
No.
Oh.
No, man.
I was trying to say like you went on the
bro. All right, so put it this way. So in
I
the
just
backyard,
visit you like in the backyard, like there's a cheetah on my back.
I was running around in a circle. Somebody come get it. It was right at the same place to where my granddaddy George, like he used to fry fish, used to scale fish and stuff. It was at the same place, like that same place underneath that tree. Doggone cheetah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, man. I was like, what's going on? But at the same time, it's like, I don't think a lot of people acknowledge like the hidden messages that are in your dreams. And I know we kind of, we going to a place, but y'all just got to follow us with this. We told y'all the rabbit hole gets deep.
Right. And just part of my thoughts podcast.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people acknowledge their dreams. So it's like at one point in time, I thought about actually writing down my dreams.
Oh, you should.
In
Most
a journal
definitely.
itself.
Yeah, dream journal.
Like, like to date it and kind of come back to it. Cause like for me, I feel like every day is a loop.
Mm-hmm. Was that a movie, Loops or something like that?
Loop was a movie. He went back in time.
Justin Timberlake or something like that? Was that Justin Timberlake?
Nah, it was matter of fact, I lost a bet to LA on this one. It was I can't think of his name.
Like a European dude. Russian, was he Russian or something? He had an accent, I believe.
Bruce Willis was in it.
Okay. I'm get another movie.
I can't think of the
mixed
guy
up, man.
name.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, but when we talked about it last time, we actually go to these movies to be entertained, and we don't actually go to learn the lesson.
Yeah.
You gotta start paying attention to actually learn the lesson that's being applied, because otherwise you miss the complete message, and then you fall behind in that loop.
Are you entertained?
Are you entertained? Spaniard.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Are you entertained?
Even when we talk about what you're saying about social media, even like with the music right now, like listen to the music. It's like the music has an underlying tone. It's the frequency.
Are you being entertained?
Bring it down here as
Right.
low as possible with this 808. I got you. There are no horns. There are no strings no more.
Yeah.
No more jazz. No more. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
that boom,
A
bap.
feeling.
Yeah, it's no more feeling in it.
Yeah. I try to tell my son that.
He like, I ain't listening.
He
Y'all
is
listen to my
not in the room.
I'm not listening to y'all right now. I'm listening to
Yeah,
my
I'm
music.
just right. But it's that this here. Like,
Gotta have that.
yeah.
Ooh, you know what's been on like on heavy rotation?
What's that?
And even though it's like a minute and like some change, it's like solo reprise. It's on Frank Ocean's album. And forget y'all, yeah, I
Sing
do
it.
listen to Frank Ocean. It's what? It's the Frank Ocean. It's the Andre 3000 one.
Oh,
It is only one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, I like that joint. Yeah,
yeah. It's like that's just a breath of fresh air.
that is a breath of fresh air. What happened to Frank? Why can't we get what was his first mixtape with the Novocaine song on it?
Ooh,
Where is that at?
I don't know. It had Swim Good on there too.
What, Swim Good?
That was a tough beat. That was a tough song too. Tough.
We just went. We just but that. And the reason why I break up the album, I know we did, because look. That's when I moved in with you. Frank Ocean came out. I got out of my complacent moment, and I remember that album because I went through change.
Yeah, that was a tough album.
That was summer in y'all. That album, yeah.
That was the same year.
That was the same year.
We also so when you actually moved there, I don't think you was there. Were you there for 2 months?
Not even the 2 months, because we all moved into the Trump Towers.
We moved into the Trump Towers.
Trump
and we
Towers.
started doggone some mess over there. But at that time, you wasn't gonna find no 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom for $800 that we was paying. We was paying $800.
Yeah, and we was doing good too. We was making good money at that time. All three of us.
What? And I had doggone the cable, for the Lowski Woski.
Oh, Lowski Woski.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But again, it's the highs and lows, the pitfalls
Yeah,
of actually just riding that wave of complacency.
Yeah. And I learned a lot.
Yeah, me too.
In the process of change, once again, because I've now, I'm moving with older gentlemen in the house. Y'all taught me a lot. Yeah.
That was a time.
Shout out to Dice.
Shout out to Dice, Roy.
Yeah.
My grinding cousin.
Yeah, man. That I learned a lot from you brothers living in that house up under that roof.
Man,
that
it was a
helped me mold me today.
It was a 360.
Mm-hmm.
It's like even when we talk about, we had some great highs at that spot. But then it's like the latter part of our stay became challenges.
Yeah.
We had some lows. Like
because it was being like move like
yeah, y'all got to get up out this space.
You got to get out of this space. I think each one of us was going through a thing. Because I remember that time, that was me and my wife at the time. We was like, I don't know what we was.
Yeah. Oh man,
I don't know what that was. We just was like, really.
Yeah.
That was
in that place. Yeah, it's like, think about it. It's like I was in a relationship, not a relationship. Back in a relationship, not a relationship. I did that a lot over the course of we was there for what, 3.5, 4 years?
Almost 4 years.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that was a lot. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like I look at it as, I have to continue to do forward progress. I have to actually continue to actually apply that in order to find my higher self, to figure out where I need to be in this life. Because as we talk, it's like, even actually being a preacher's kid, I always felt like I was an oddball when it came down just socially as well as, with religion. It's like everyone's catching the Holy Ghost. What does that feel like? Being at these, particular churches, then coming down, to the Sand Ridge and like seeing, like, oh, they got this thing rocking.
Oh yeah.
But it was like entertainment from the choir,
Yeah.
from the musicians, from the drummer.
Oh yeah. Cause I ain't
But it
gonna lie.
wasn't like,
Yeah.
where's the message? Like, where's that feeling, that fulfillment?
Yeah.
It's like hit or miss, but at the end of the day, we stay true to who we are.
Right.
But those lows though, especially like when we was talking about when we was trying to explain as far as like some of those lows that we're actually going through, as far as those Trump towers, as far as, everything.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know where to begin with on that. I don't think we even got enough time to talk about it in this episode. But we was there. Ready.
We was.
Ready.
We was. We was challenged with a lot.
Yeah.
But we overcame them.
Yeah.
And that's what we telling you. Every listener that's listening today, that's showing love for our episodes and stuff, like, don't get complacent. Step out of that change. Like, remove fear, because fear, it doesn't exist, right? And in order for us to be our highest potential, just try it. Just step out of it. Move towards it. Don't get complacent.
Mm-hmm.
Always be ready for change. Yeah. Be ready for change. And then move on it. And I guarantee you success will be at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because this is change for us. Because we talked about doing this podcast for a minute.
Yeah. And
we never moved on it. But here we are. We changed. We was like, look, we just gonna do it. We don't know what's gonna come out of this, but we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a private person when it comes to a lot of stuff. So for me to come over here and share my thoughts, because sometimes I'll be like, man, I'm a weird people out. But at the end of the day, I learn, especially as I'm going older, like, man, a lot of people understand or going through or got the same problems.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The face just different.
Ain't nobody perfect out here living a perfect life, regardless of what you driving, where you living at, what's on the bottom of your heels or your shoes. You still. So it's like, come clean with it. So as far as like, even like, as far as like living in a materialistic world, it's like you can't actually take that. You can't digest that.
Yeah.
You can't eat that.
Right.
So you might as well actually eat on something that actually is going to provide, the vitamins and the minerals, and that's life.
Yeah.
Like I think Veronica put up a post. It's like what she said, like find you organic woman or something along those lines. Like, man, straight facts. You gotta find you someone that actually is well balanced. That's actually, just flat out wholesome.
Yeah.
Like to your core. Like not just like how they make you feel, like, but how they talk to you, how they walk with you, how they make you feel overall as a person, not just as their boyfriend, as their girlfriend, but you gotta get out your own way and stop being complacent with, low standards.
Yeah. 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 That's a good way to end that.
All right, well, shit, we're gonna wrap this thing up. That
was a good way to end that. We give thanks and praise and honor to Reverend Geronimo for the word that has been given on this day. We welcome you to join us. Tonight, let me stop. But now on the real, hey, go follow us on Instagram at Pardon My Thoughts Podcast. Like, subscribe, share our episodes on YouTube, and you can find us. They can hear us where at?
Oh man, you could catch us on Spotify. We on iTunes, and we also on Anchor.
Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify. I Spotify.
Spotify.
y'all know what I mean.
You know what he meant, though. Yeah.
Y'all going Chris supposed to keep rolling.
Hey, no, but no,
y'all heard what I said.
Oh, nah. If I would have did something like that, you'd be like, wait a minute.
I would have hit that remix on it. I would have made a video out of it. And figure out how to edit it.
Yeah, but nah, catch us on those platforms, some streaming platforms, and continue to show love, and we welcome any comments.
Yeah.
Share your thoughts. When you see the post, share your thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Give
us your ideas. Like, if you want us to actually talk on something, like, look, man, it's no holds barred at this time. It's like, if y'all actually want some insight as far as, like, just us actually being, like, fathers, as far as, like, us being our professional states, and tell them what you do as far as the profession. Let them know the business, bro.
So, I own multiple companies, but my pride and joy, my baby, is Wise Richmond Group. fintech financial business where we specialize in helping you build a financial portfolio, personal and business wise.
He talking spicy,
And
hot caliente.
that's it. And we provide funding for personal and business. So any soon-to-be entrepreneur or want-to-be entrepreneur or current business owners, and you need help on setting yourself up to be successful, to get all the maximum funding that you need, because in this life, in this day and time, the goal is to own nothing but control everything. And I show you how to do exactly that.
He show you how to do that.
He
He said funding, y'all. So at the same time, and the brother does his live. So, don't be sitting there in the DM talking about, hey, bro, can you help me? Then he send you that invoice and now you black out like,
right.
Boy, you send that invoice, they be out so fast you can speak to their breeze.
Right.
Tap into them, man. Hey, let's go. All right,
right.
But again, so yeah, this is what we do now. This is what we do. I am CEO of Earth Life.
That's it.
I'm the executive director also of Native Son. And co-host of this podcast. So it's beautiful. Earth Life, we specialize in offering assistance as well as guidance for at-risk youth, as well as teenagers, as well as adults. Like, this is what I do. I love to talk. Through things as far as like issues that affect, economically. It's just a dream like come true to actually just be able to actually love what you do as a passion. Follow us on this journey.
Yeah.
Like in a few months, hopefully we'll be in a position where we can talk about government contracts. So
yeah,
that's just kind of another, on the repertoire. So
right.
Just make sure y'all follow us through this thing here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's what we do. Pardon My Thoughts podcast.
Pardon My
YouTube.
Thoughts
Check us out.
podcast.
This is episode 2.
Right. So peace.